Hello students, in the previous class I had explained you about the compounds, their classification and their characteristics. In this video I am going to explain you about the mixtures. In this video we will see the definition of mixture, components of mixture, classification of mixtures and characteristics of mixtures. Let us start with mixtures. What are mixtures? Mixtures are the impure substances made up of two or more pure substances, and these pure substances may be elements or compounds mixed together physically in any ratio by mass. That means two or more pure substances combined physically, not chemically, and any ratio, not in a fixed ratio, then we will get the mixtures. Some of the examples are air, soil, milk, tap water, ice cream, sugar solution. It is very common. Air is mixture, soil is mixture. Let us move to the next thing, classification of mixtures. Here we will see the classification of mixture on the basis of their composition. There are of two types, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. What are homogeneous mixture? They are the mixtures in which components are uniformly mixed and cannot be seen separately. That means we are not able to see the components separately in the homogeneous mixture. Let us see with the examples. Air, milk, tap water, sugar solution, brass, they all are the homogeneous mixture. We know in sugar solution it is made up of sugar and water. But are we able to see the sugar in this solution? No, we are not able to see the sugar crystals in the solution. So it is the homogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixtures, they are the mixtures in which the components are not uniformly mixed and they can be seen easily separately. That means we can see the components of the homogeneous mixture separately. Let us see with the example, soil, sand, sand and stone, kerosene and water, rice and pebbles, different pulses, they are the heterogeneous mixture. In soil, we know there are many particles, humus, soil particle, sand particle, dust particle, and we are able to see the different components of the soil separately. So it is a heterogeneous mixture. Let us move to the next topic. This is components of mixture. Dear students, we had seen in homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture, components, in one case components can be seen and in one case components cannot be seen. So let us see what are components of a mixture. The substances by which mixtures are made up of are called the components or constituents of mixture. That means by which the substance mixture is made, they are the components. Let us see with an example. Air is a mixture of different gases like oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide. So we can say oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen are the components of air. Dear students, we are not now in the position to differentiate between homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Let us see the difference. Homogeneous mixture. In homogeneous mixture, the components are uniformly mixed throughout the volume. But in heterogeneous mixture, the components are not uniformly mixed throughout the volume. In homogeneous mixture, components cannot be seen separately, but in heterogeneous mixture, components can be seen separately. We have seen some examples of homogeneous mixtures are air, milk, brass, and examples of heterogeneous mixtures are soil, pulses, chalk water solution. They are the heterogeneous mixtures. Let us move to the next topic, characteristics of mixtures. Here are some characteristics of mixer. The first one, they do not have any chemical formula. Whereas in water, it is a compound and its chemical formula is H2O. But in mixers, they don't have any chemical formula. For example, there is no formula for air, soil, milk, and many more mixtures. Second property, constituents are mixed together in any proportion. We can make a mixture of sugar and water in, in any proportion. We can take sugar in any amount and water in any amount, and we can make the sugar water solution. Third property, the properties of constituents are present in the mixture. That means we can find the taste of sugar and lemon in lemonade. If we make lemonade, we can get the taste of sugar as well as the lemon juice. Let us see the next property of mixture. The components can be separated physically. We can separate the pebbles from the rice physically by hand picking. Here pebbles are mixed with rice and we can separate them physically by hand picking. Next property, they may be homogeneous or heterogeneous. That means components are uniformly mixed or components are non-uniformly mixed. Let us see with an example. Air is a homogeneous mixture, whereas soil is a heterogeneous mixture. Let us move to the next property. They do not have fixed melting and boiling points. And it is because they depend on the proportion of the components present in them. If more proportion of components is present, then more boiling point, and less proportion, then less boiling point. For example, boiling point of a salt solution, it depends upon the amount of salt in it. And next property, usually no energy change take place during the formation of mixtures. For example, on making sugar water solution, heat is neither released nor absorbed. So students, we have seen today the mixer and their classification as well as the characteristics. Hope the things are clear, and this is for your homework. Differentiate between compounds and mixers, and you will note down these topics in the classwork notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.